Hello there, this is Cheryl, Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Look, I look a little windblown. We were out making deliveries, running to the post office, that kind of good stuff. So if you were waiting for something in the mail, maybe it's coming to you. So anyhow, I am going to play with the hand-penned monkey cut kit today. So I picked that one because there's no stamping. That one in particular has the Memories and More pack in it, a half of the Memories and More pack. So thank you for joining me. Say hello. Don't forget to leave a message. I will be picking some random people that leave me messages and sending out some cards because I want to talk to you guys. So don't forget to leave me a message. I had done that in the past and I'm looking to do that again. So leave me a message. If you're new to me, you can private message me with your address so I can send you some, perhaps you'll be one of them that's picked, that I can send you a little card. So I am going to turn the camera around. We'll get started right away. Thank you for joining me. Oh boy, it'll be good to turn the camera around. My hair is it's really bad today. Here we go, turning the camera. You're gonna go for a little ride. Remember, when I turn the camera, I cannot see who's commenting or who's there unless I stand up. So you're safe. But I would like to know who's joining us. It would be fun to know. There we go. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so, oops, let's go. Oop. Oh boy, I was just trying to get Stamping Journey in. You know that Stamping Journey is my website. So if you ever have any questions or want to leave me a message, you can go to stampingjourney.com and leave me a message. So here is my hand-penned monkey cut kit. So I'm pulling this out. Here's some that we've made before. Here's my bases. We'll set those off to the side. So a monkey cut kit is something that we've developed using only Stampin' Up! Products, and everything is cut and ready for you to go. So it's coordinating products, cut and ready to make cards. And this particular one, because hand-penned had Memories and More pack, we included a half of that pack in here. So these are some that I have made in the past. So here's one, here's another one. Kind of remind myself too what I did. Oh, this one was from Patty. This is from Your Pattern. I really like that. There we go. So, and it has the genial gems in it. That's what's sparkling there. So they're so fun. All right, so that's what I did in the past. Let's see. So in your kit, I should have my little instruction here. Let's see if I have one. You're a peach, turtle friends, party puffins. Oh, I don't know where that one went. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Here we go. So in the hand-penned kit, this is what you get. DSP cut and ready to go. Cardstock, 3 each of 9 colors. 3 sheets of white cardstock cut up for the inside of your cards. You get ribbon, 1 yard of 2 coordinating colors, a half a pack of the genial gems, and a half a pack of the Memories and More. All of that for $50, and it's all cut and ready to go, just like this. So here's my gems, here's my pretty ribbon. So you get that lovely pool party and the gorgeous grape. And then I have all my pieces cut and ready to go. So I do have some of these available if you are interested in purchasing one of these lovely kits. I'm going to pull some of this stuff out here so we can see what we're dealing with. So some of this is the Memories and More pack, which I just totally love, the Memories and More packages. So if you're really, want to take this on the go, this is a great kit to have because you have everything already done, and you can just, I would take a cutter with me. I would take this, adhesive, dimensionals, and away you go. So you have everything cut and ready to go. So here's my white cardstock cut for the inside of my cards. You get all these little wonderful schnibbles and pieces that we use inside the card and use for verses and that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to put those off to the side over here. So on Wednesdays when I come on, I don't have a card in mind. I don't have anything planned. So I'm just, that's why it's called Winging It on Wednesday. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just coming here to play with you. So here we go. So I have my DSP all cut and ready. And some of it has been cut up because I've used it on other cards. This is what's left of the Memories and More pack. And then I also have all of these, which are the layers. You know, I layer everything. So this is my layers. And there we go. Okay, let's see what we're going to start out with. I love this. Isn't that pretty? So all of these are double-sided. You know, they have something on either side. I was looking at these. Like this one would be very cool because you could color it in with your blends. So whatever color you want to do, that would be kind of fun. In the back, you could color in like just part of it and have a word going across or something. So lots of different items. This one too, perfect for coloring in. Lynn, you love to color. This would be perfect for you. Be you. That's so nice. It's kind of somber, right? It feels somber. And then look on the back, so beautiful. So these come in these different sizes. Enjoy now and then. Every now and then. Oh, it doesn't say enjoy. That's what I would put in there. Enjoy now and then. Here's another. It's the little things. And all of these. So here's another one that you could color the back on. Simple Pleasures. I love that. So, and then it comes with stickers. So you get 2 sheets of these stickers. We've used some, and some of the stickers you can color, and some have the coloring, some have the words on it. So very nice. Some are for backing it up. And then here's some more. There's a lot. I mean, when you get a half a pack, it's a lot of options for you. So all of these here, more. Again, you could put in something else. This one looks like it should have a picture or something in it. So all these different fun things. But I think I'm going to go with the one that I pulled out first, that enjoy. Enjoy. Here's some of my DSP where I had cut it up and used it for something else. So Love Grows Here. I love that. And then, so they have the smaller size of the Memories and More, and that is, I should measure this up here just to tell you exactly what it is. So these are 4x3. Now, a lot of times I'll cut these up. You know, you don't have to use it all just exactly like that. You can cut them up. Like this one would be kind of fun to cut up because you would, if I was going to do this now, I'm kind of just thinking out of the box here. I would cut and leave a little bit of a border and then cut around my words like this and around, and then here cutting around the leaf and then around the flowers. We're going to do that today. And then here you can still use this piece and actually this piece up here depending on how you cut it. Like this could be a tab used inside the card, and then you could back this with something else on a different color. So that's kind of fun. That gets my brain thinking. Maybe we'll do that. I have done that where you cut them up. So these are bigger. So these are, obviously they're bigger, 4x6. So our standard card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you would, if you were doing a standard card to put it on, you would be cutting that up. However, these are great also for scrapbook pages. So picture perfect. I mean, just perfect, you know, if you were going to do a scrapbook page with these too. So, cultivate a good life. That's good advice. Here we go. So you could, I mean, this for a scrapbook page to write on, have your picture over here above around it, and then be able to put the description. Happiness is, I would have all my grandkids named out there. Here we go. Currently loving. Okay. Oh, and this one, I've used this one on a card. I love this. I just think that is so pretty. It mimics the stamp set that goes with this. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. Life is a garden of possibilities. Oh, isn't that so true? So pretty. So this one too, you could cut down. We might have to use this one too today. I'm going to put that off to the side. Okay. So let's start playing. If I would take this one and I'm going to cut it up, then I would want to layer, have something behind it. So let's cut it up, and we might put a darker layer behind and then perhaps use like DSP behind it. Let's see here. Maybe I want something that has a little more of the blue flowers. Or like this. It would stand out on there and have a darker background. Let's see here. I'm just gonna, so you know, this is, you get to see how my brain works. It's a little bit off kilter, but this one is kind of neat. This whole part would not show, but this would be in. You have a lot of the color behind it. That's a possibility. I'm going to set that off to the side. That is a strong one on my list here. And I think these have a little more blue, so if I want to pull the blue out of here, oh, that looks pretty on there too. Maybe I need to pull a little more of that blue. Look at this paper. It is so lovely. I just adore the hand-penned paper. Now this one is a little bit smaller print. So I'm looking at this one. It's a little bit bolder, right? This is a tighter, smaller print. So I think it kind of gets lost in there. I think this is a nice, more of a, the wider print looks better, I think, than this tight print. I think it would get lost on there. So I would go with that. I'm going with that. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's go with that. We're going to go with that background. I'm going to cut this down, though. I think it would look kind of cool cut down. And then get this stuff out of my way. Here we go. Okay. So if I cut this down, I would want to back it with something. I would say probably, let's see how much of the, okay, I have 2 pieces of the Misty Moonlight, which I think that looks really nice behind there. Doesn't that make it pop? You just put that color behind there and it's like, ooh, yeah, okay, that works. I was looking to see if I had another piece of Misty Moonlight because I would like to use it to go behind the flowers. But let me show you this one other thing here. So if we do, so this is the Pale Papaya, which is in here too. So there it is on Misty Moonlight. Let's do this. Here it is on Pale Papaya. Looks entirely different, doesn't it? To me, much more vibrant here on that. Maybe I don't even need to cut that down, but that's kind of cool. I would like more of the flower to show. But let's see here. And then the base, yeah, I wish I had more dark. The base would be, well, we could go, I could go with garden green here. And then if I did garden green on the base, that would work. Here we have them. The base is cut both ways. So here is, this one will flip up, right? So it would be like this. Come on, there we go. There. What do you think about that? So it's darker. Or let's look at this base. So here's base number 1. Now, that's the garden green. Oh, here's the Pale Papaya. Oh, I think I like this. What do you think? Again, brighter. You see the lines more. This kind of blends with the 2 darker colors here. Not that it's bad, but I think this is better. Is it this or this? Sharper now or sharper now? I'm going to the eye doctor. There we go. I think we're going to do this one. I like this bright. I like the brightness of that. Now, I do have part of this green. Let's see here. Now, I could use a dye on here. Let's see if I have one that would be that would encompass this whole area. But the whole thing was to just use it with the monkey cut kit is what my intentions were. So that's not big enough. I love these dies. These are the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and they're super cute. Okay. You could do it like that and put a scallop edge, but that's not really what I was talking about. Let's do what I was talking about. Let's start cutting. What do you think? Should we experiment here and just go with it? I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to cut this here. I'm going to leave a little bit. Are some of you cringing because I'm cutting out this beautiful thing? Don't worry. We'll see how it works out. I'm just going to go along the edges, and I'm just going to follow my... I love when the stuff comes out of the picture frame. I mean, that is how this was set up to begin with, right? They have the frame, the flowers are all framed in, and then you have all this, I'm going to cut that off, coming out of the frame. Ta-da! That looks cool. I like that. Okay, this is fun for me. I'm officially having fun now. I hope you are. Or are you cringing? Let's see. So I'm going to go around the leaves. Just like that. I would just encourage you to kind of play with all this stuff. It's so much fun. There's so many possibilities. Endless, right? Endless possibilities. And if you're just somewhere and you're sitting there working with your monkey cut kit, play with it and do something out of the box. You know, do something a little bit different and just see how it works out. Let's see here. There. Now I wish let's see here. I might end up using a die I really would like to back this up. I got to cut this a little smaller because I got it a little bit tighter when I went around on the back side, and I want it to match. There we go. So I like that. And put these pieces over here. Some of them are big enough I can use again. And it just disappears in the picture. But I'll tell you this. If I have a die cut that I can cut something out that will give me the right size to go around it, what I would like to do is edge it with the blue. But I need this blue for inside. I might just cut up one. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna steal one of my bases and I'm gonna make something else with it. This one's gonna go here. I'm not gonna add green. I'm gonna go outside the box. So when I have something that I have kind of cut on my own, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue it onto here, and then I'm gonna go around here again. So it'll be a custom mat, and that'll fit on there. So I'm just gonna kind of snug it up in the corner here. I'm giving it a little more room. See how big the mat's gonna be. I gave myself a new glue today. I'm so excited. I still have paint on my fingernails from painting Peter's bathroom, which is still not done. Oh well, it'll get done eventually. Until it gets done, I have to shave them every morning, so that'll kind of push my buttons to get it going, I guess. Here we go. So here, we're just going to glue this down on here, like that. Ta-da, ta-da. All right. Now I'm going to whack this off here because I'm gonna custom cut this. So here we go. I did this with, I did a card a while back with the bear, with that cute little bear that's holding a heart. I don't remember the name of that set, but anyhow, there's a, and I used the dies that have the odd color and the shapes What is that, Julie? What are those dies? The that are like 3D, to make a 3D diorama dies, like diorama dies. That's what I used. And this is how I did it. So I wanted the layers to match exactly. And so this is what I did. I just glued it on and then kind of freehand cut it all around. And this will make it pop, because otherwise you saw how it got lost in the beautiful DSP. But now that it'll have a dark border, it will be found again. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. So these pieces I don't need. This piece I can use for something else. All right. So here's my, I'm going to use the Pale Papaya, Misty Moonlight. I just love that name. And then this beautiful hand-penned paper. And then this one's going to pop up. Look at that. See? It makes it pop up. You can see it better. Kind of brings the attention because this will be popped up. Now, we could, I think we can put a bow down here. I think we'll put a bow down here. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think so. I think we'll put some jewels on it. Not a bow. I'm just going to pull up some of this and see if I want to go across here, even though that'll be popped up. Or let's see if I would go across with the Pale Papaya. So there's that one. Just adding a little bit more interest across here. Could use the Pale Papaya. If I stand up, are you all going to tell me what you like? Let's see if I can see that. That's kind of pretty. And then it shows the cutout there. No, I don't like that. But I like this one that goes across. I think we're going to do that. So I would have to cut it a little bit shorter, right? I'll glue it on and then cut it. But I think that's where I would want it. And then this is going to be popped up and you're going to have some jewels and ta-da! Beautiful. Let's see if anybody has answered my answered my call. Oh, see, Lynn, you like the papaya. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do right here. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to line this up. So I know I'm just going to do a little line so I know this is where I'm lining up my paper. I want it at that point, and I'm just going to put a little glue on here. I'm going to put this here and right here, there, and then I'm going to cut it out. I just wanted to make sure I got it straight. I love using the grid paper. I use that all the time. Okay, so it just brightens it. The Pale Papaya brightens it. It's a beautiful color, kind of soft, kind of a combination between like peachy orange light. Here we go. Layer this down on my Misty Moonlight. There. I need to pull this up a little. Thank you, green glue. Give me a little wiggle room here. There we go. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm going to bring in my dimensionals somewhere over here. When I get the new dimensionals, then I just crack it. So I have them all like, they're like scales waiting. When you start new dimensionals, do you start in a certain spot? I go anywhere, it doesn't matter. But I know sometimes people like to go all in line, and I'm scattered, so That's how I do it. There we go. So this card would be just sort of a card where you could leave in a little note, right? So we're not gonna, it just says enjoy. Maybe this is a thank you note. We went to my sister, Jewel, my oldest sister, we went for dinner. It was so fun. So this would be a nice card to send and say, I really enjoyed our dinner. I'm surrounded by sisters who love to cook, and I am not a cook, so I really love going over and eating whatever they make, because they do a great job. Okay, ta-da. That's pretty, but watch it come alive. Ooh, when you put it on there, it just brightens it, the whole thing up. I like that. Okay, I'm going to put it on the card base. Since I popped up the front, I'm not going to pop this up. Just going to put it directly on the card base. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. I like that. And here's our gems. So I think we'll use the pale papaya ones. So it is a little bit lighter. Where's my pickup tool? Here it is. Okay. So we'll just add a couple of these here and there. It'll draw your eye when you pick up the card. I generally do an odd number. Ta-da! That's pretty. Okay. Let's move that over. I thought about a bow, but then I wasn't sure. I don't think I want to bring in another color because I featured the blue and the pale papaya, and I don't think I want to bring in the, for sure not the purple, but even the pool party. I don't think I want to do that, even though this is kind of that color, but I think we're going to leave it like that. So here's the inside. Here's this. We'll go here. I am going to take this little piece. This is what I cut off the bottom, and I'm going to do a little, I'm just going to cut across here, straight maybe, as straight as I can get it. I'm just going to do a little tiny tab up at the top here, but I could put a piece of this designer paper in there and have this on the top of it too. Let's see here. I'm looking off camera here, trying to find the match to this one. This is pretty close, but it's not the same thing. Close, but no cigar. Let's see. I should have looked at what the back was. I mean, it's all coordinated to go together. However, here we go. This is it. So if I put this here, and I did a little tab up here, it would have to be narrower. I think I'm going to leave that off for now. I'll use it again. We're just going to leave this on here. I'm going to put the same designer paper on the inside. Oh look, I was going to use this green to go behind there. I'm glad that I went with something with a little more color and a bigger pattern. And there we go. I'm putting it on the blue so I can see exactly where I'm getting it on. Putting it on the white cardstock. And let's just see if, let me see if I have any of the stickers that would be appropriate. Wow, I have a mess here. I'm so messy. I'm a messy stamper. No surprise to anyone that comes here that I am a messy stamper. Where did I put them? Right here. I didn't leave my desk. It's got to be here. Here we go. Wow, that was bad, Cheryl. Okay. Thinking of you. Today's events. Enjoy today's events. I think we're not going to do that. I think not. I think we're going to go with this. We're going to leave this so you can write a lovely note. Right? We need to start writing instead of always texting. It's an art form. Okay, there we go. Put it like that. All right. So pretty. This is going to go inside. There. I just think it's so amazing when you put it on the bright color and then it just like the flowers just pop out here. Brightens up the whole thing. But I like the combination of the pale papaya with the misty moonlight. I think that looks pretty on the green. So there we go. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's see, where was that other piece I said I just thought was so lovely? I think it was one of these bigger ones. Oh, this is one I just totally love. But I've done a card with that one, so I will move on. Cultivate a good life. That's nice. That's really pretty. Let's see here. Oh, this one. This is it. This is so pretty. So, life is a garden of possibilities. That's cool. Now, to put this on my card, I'm going to put this card off to the side. So, if I was going to use a layer on this one, what color would I be? What color would I put this on? I would go to the green right away, the garden green, because I like the darker with the lighter. Let's see if I have two of the garden green. Otherwise I have, ta-da, I have the Highland Heather here. And maybe that would be pretty on here. So Highland Heather, like that, and then on a green base. So do you want, yeah, and it would go on the garden green base. Let's pull that out here, like this. Very simple. Again, very simple card this will be. But look at how fast and easy. Let's make it fit now. Okay, so I have to get my cutter out here. Ouch. Just here we go. I have it buried. So I want to make this to fit onto my layer here. So what I'm going to do, this one's already pretty close. So I think, let's see, let's say 3 3/4. Right, I think that, yeah, so this has to be here. So I'm going to be cutting off part of my flower leaves, which I could use inside, okay? And this is 4, so we're going to go part way. I'm just going to kind of whittle off a little bit here. I don't know what's on the other side of this one, floral. Okay. There. I just whittled a little off. And then I'm going to put it here. And on the green. Oh my goodness sakes, come on. There we go. Ta-da. Pretty simple. But how lovely, right? That's pretty. And we could put some of our little gems on there. This will be like the easiest card ever. But it works. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the Memories and More. Is to make it super easy and simple. This would be a card on the go. So if you are traveling and you don't want to have a lot of stuff, all I needed was the cutter and the Memories and More pack, and then all of my monkey cut things cut and ready to go. So they're the right size until I start monkeying around with them and changing it. But here we go. Like that. And I think so it's not so flat. I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. So we're going to just do this one more quick card here. And I just think the color is pretty. The verse is pretty. They came up with some great things. So there's a stamp set which we haven't been able to get yet. When the new catalog goes live on August 3rd, the mini catalog with Celebration, so exciting. There's a stamp set in the back that you can get only as a hostess. I think you have to have 250. I'll have to look at that. Anyhow, there's a word, and it's all words. And I read yesterday, which I didn't realize, if they had told us before, I, could have possibly not paid attention. They are all words that demonstrators have requested. So it's really a stamp set with all words on things that demonstrators and their customers have requested. Kind of cool. So you know that they listen to us and hear what we want. And I think that was a really neat. I was kind of impressed with that. I have it this a little bit too close. I just have to move this up a little bit here. There. Come on, Cheryl. Get with the program. Here we go. There. Ta-da. That's pretty. Have it elevated just a little. I guess I'm way over on this side. So sorry. Just ignore that. Now we could put a little, this time we could put a little bow on here. And this is so thick, so I think sometimes I like to just do a little knot. So it's not a full-size big bow. Just do a little knot. Here's my scissors, my ribbon scissors, special. And then what I want to do is I want to have the clipped end. So this is something I learned when I did sewing. I used to sew a lot. Is that if you fold your ribbon in half and you cut in at an angle, ta-da, then you'll have your little cut like your whale tail. Let me do that again. You'll have your little whale tail cut. There. Oops. Ta-da. See that? It makes it a lot easier than going up and trying to cut and maybe not getting it quite right. There. Ta-da. There we go. Except that I didn't get that one quite right, but there we go. Fixed it. Okay. I have ribbon all over. We're going to put this right here with a glue dot. So I'm going to put a couple of them on my spot here. I want it right here. And that just makes it pretty. Just a little bit more 3D, right? And then let's put some of the green gems on. Since I have that color in there. Make it kind of fancy, even though it's just a pretty simple, want the bigger ones? I think we're going to do the littler ones. I'm going to put one here, one up here, and maybe one over here on this side. Ta-da! So, pretty. That's cool. Okay, so now let's put the inside in. Here we go. Here's this. Here's this. Now that was the backing. This is the piece I cut off of here. So I could put this inside, and I think I will, just because it will match with the stripe. I think that's cool. So I'm gonna add a little adhesive here. Woo, there we go. Glue this to the end. so that the inside of my card matches the outside of my card. And I don't want to waste any of this cool paper. My little paper snips, and away we go. Ta-da. Let's glue this down. Card number 2 is done. There we go. My desk is a mess. That must mean I did something. Here we go. Okay. I'll put this inside. Green and purple. Not two very different cards today. So here's this one. Here is this one. Ta-da! What do you think? Kind of fun? Different, but just using the Memories and More pack. Lots of fun. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm hoping I get a picture of that so I can show it on my little thumbnail. Here we go. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Mary. Hello, Karen. Hey, this is like an official party here. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. Hello. It's me again. Hello. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions about the Monkey Cut kits, let me know. It's kind of a little collaboration here with some of our favorite designer paper with coordinating colors, everything cut and ready for you to go and play like this. You can make a big mess. Make sure you have room because I'm, you know, maybe you're not as messy as I am, but it's a lot of fun. And this hand-penned one is really fun because you get all that fun stuff. Good afternoon, Jean. Thank you for joining. So I will go ahead and sign off. We do have some new Monkey Cut kits that are coming in. I have the paper already. We're just going to decide what coordinating products will be with them. So next week, I'm hoping to show you those. Also, remember that August 3rd, the catalog goes live. Woohoo! Lots of cool things, lots of fun. I showed you yesterday the little sheep, and that was one of the celebration items that you could get for free with a $50 order. And then another $50, you would get the cool dies that cut out the little sheep and the oh my goodness, the fence. Holy cow, I have to get off the fence. The fence. I just think that's really neat. I like that. Kind of reminds me of my cowboy set that's no longer available. So anyhow, I will let you go. Y'all have a great time. On Saturday, we're having Simple Journey here. If you're interested, if you're in the area, it's $40. You come from 9 to 6. You get to play with everything in my studio. Excuse me. We have card kits that are available, different things. If you are coming and looking for something to do, we have cards available that you can make. You just come and play. So if you're interested, you can let me know. Send me a note on Simple Journey or sharequilt at AOL.com. Send me a message. And y'all have a great day. We will see you for Follow Up Friday. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.